Yo, what is good? And 2K just opened the floodgates for NBA 2K25 gameplay news. If you weren't around for the live stream I had yesterday, don't worry. We're breaking everything down in this video, starting with the gameplay trailer. Now let me tell you, man, I'm really excited as someone that's maximized pro play to its absolute limit in NBA 2K24. The professor of pro play is going to be back in NBA 2K25. I'll be doing way more of these in the next few days, breaking down each individual system that was discussed in the gameplay news. So stay tuned, stay locked in. It's going to be a great year. So let's break things down, starting with the trailer. Alright, so starting out with the trailer, the atmosphere looks absolutely ridiculous. Just a little improved from NBA 2K24. And this right here, this is where I'm going to make my first stop. So those first few guys, those are guys with all of their pro play integration already in 24. 9,000 new animations powered by pro play. But let's move backwards a little bit. Let's move back. First things you might have missed. Tatum, Murray. So Murray got his own set of pro play animations in 24, but I think they were inadequate. And that behind the back one was ridiculous. Shea, which is important because Shea only has 2 or 3 sets of pro play animations in 24. Shea did not play like himself in NBA 2K24, so this is huge. Wemby, Curry, Hallie, Giannis, Dame, Kyrie, Luka, Donovan, KD, PG, Book, Bron, and Austin Reeves. So highlighting someone like Austin Reeves in the pro play breakdown is big because now we're getting more pro play animations for secondary players. Jaylen Brown or Jalen Brunson and Bridges, Jokic, Embiid, Triple J, Brunson, another guy that needed his own set of pro play animations. I'm so stoked about that. Now, Jokic and Embiid have their own pro play animations in 2K24, but Embiid in particular is a little bit limited. I'm hoping that with the focus on guys like Embiid, this means that post-game gets more love because pro play and the post-game in 24, in my opinion, was a little bit inadequate. So hopefully in 25 that is improved. Green, Trey, so Jalen Green, one of the sauciest guys in the league. If you didn't watch his last month of the regular season, he seems to have taken things to a next level. So I'm glad that guys like him are getting, pro play integrations. Kawhi. Now, one notable absence from all those names, Anthony Edwards. Perhaps a breakout superstar in the NBA playoffs and such a fun guy to watch in the Olympics. His face scan needs a huge update, but more importantly, his pro play animations need a huge update. He doesn't feel like himself in NBA 2K24, so that's something to keep an eye on. Anthony Edwards, a must-have in terms of pro play integration. Now, another thing was guys like Triple J getting their own set of pro play animations. Maybe this means something on the defensive side of the floor, but it's great that they're highlighting guys like Triple J and Jalen Green. So 9,000 new animations is pretty cool. So what 2K has revealed so far is that out of those 9,000 new pro play animations, 1,500 are dribbling animations, 1,100 signature shot animations covering most players rostered from 23 to 24, and 1,300 new off-ball animations, including 150 new signature motion styles. Now, one thing Mike Wang has been saying in his tweets is that there are even more pro play benefits, like 1,500 new layups with new packages for guys like SGA, Austin Reeves, Tyrese Maxey, Klay Thompson. These are important because, for example, SGA and Tyrese Maxey, they have some of the best layups in the NBA. So seeing them get those new animations is super clutch. More importantly, Mike Wang said that he was a bit disappointed with how dribble styles were featured in NBA 2K24. Maybe there were 5 to 6 signature dribble style animations that were sort of useful. They look to expand that with more pro play data in NBA 2K25. And actually that's important because one of my disappointments in NBA 2K24, that's dribble styles were very limiting. Like the Dame dribble style, I didn't like it. Dame didn't feel really good to explode with. I hope this addresses that, and in my opinion, it should make for a better moving and more fluid game. Okay, next. 9,000 new animations powered by pro play. Jamal Murray getting that stink eye. This looks like a new breakdown dribble. Looks really good. Steph Curry, new dribble engine. That is important. So what is a new dribble system? So NBA 2K25 will feature a new dribble engine built from the ground up. 2K claims that this is the largest gameplay update they've done in the past 15 years. More importantly, it's gonna integrate Pro Play together. So one thing that people struggled with Pro Play in NBA 2K25 for example, 2K24 for example, was that they didn't necessarily know how to combo with each other. So too many times 2K relied on the user to figure out which Pro Play animations blended well with each other. Now with 2K25's new Dribble engine, it's supposed to generate more dynamic motion from real-world NBA footage. So it should go beyond animation and turn movement with ball into one holistic dynamic piece of motion, and that's great news. I'll be showing you a clip right here where I'm comparing NBA 2K25's Steph Curry's breakdown combo or a series of signature size-up animations. Just compare how fluid it is compared to NBA 2K24, where you see a noticeable hitch in movement when trying to chain dribble moves together. So that dynamic piece of motion, one-to-one movement with how players dribble in real life, making stops tighter, launches more explosive, and probing the court feel more smooth, more consistent than ever before. So that's one thing to take note in how this new dribble system will expand in NBA 2K25. I myself can't wait to test it out. Precise stops, explosive launches, dynamically generated motions, and authentic signature movement. Music to my ears, and here you go. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson getting new animations. And this is interesting. 2K seems to have added new signature shots. And take a look at, man, that space by Jamal Murray. Absolutely insane. So these new signature go-to shots, 2K describes it as sort of like your advanced or aggressive breakdown dribble. Now, you do aggressive breakdown dribbles in 2K24 by holding R2 and tapping up on the right stick. So what are signature go-to shots in NBA 2K25? So basically, you hold up on the pro stick. It will trigger a signature go-to shot which features a lot of breakdown dribbles comboing directly into a signature shot. So think, for example, Jason Tatum giving you a nice rhythm breakdown into a side hop jumper. Similar to that, Jamal Murray's got a lot of these nice slow breakdown dribbles into his signature hop jumpers. Those are going to be interesting. And one thing in that clip was that funky Steph Curry around the back whoop D into that scoop layup. It looks like signature shots are going to extend beyond jump shots and go into moving shots as well. I can't wait to see how this plays out. So here they're saying that you can defend like different superstars with this all new defensive motion system. It's supposed to be skill based, defensive cutoffs, tighter controls, and new motion styles. And with expanded offense, one thing that 2K has failed to do in the past was make sure that defense caught up. 2K24, in my opinion, at least on the perimeter, was a step towards that right direction. Now with this new defensive movement system where they say that you can trigger cutoffs and combined with your left stick movements, triggers, and your right stick movements, you should be able to do these dynamic steals in these situations, for example. So I can't wait to see how this all plays out. Of course, with improved offense, you need to improve defense, and if they do that from a step up from 24, I think it will make the game way more balanced. Okay, let's see what's next. So here looks like Jason Tatum's new dribble moves. I like it. Shoot like, so shooting looks like with new rhythm shooting. It's a new mechanic introduced that looks like the new go-to shot. Shot accuracy and authenticity, seamless dribble to shot controls, giving you an idea how much they value fluidity. So one mechanic I'd like to discuss here is the pro stick rhythm shooting, which seems to be a new way to introduce a skill gap mechanic into NBA 2K25. It's a new control method where now you sort of match your right stick movements with the rhythm of the player's jump shot. So how Mike Wang describes this is that basically you hold the right stick down and then match the player's shot motion going up. So it's a hold the right stick down and hold it up to match your player's movement. It should give you a nice skill-based way to improve your ability to make difficult shots, for example. How that translates into the game will be interesting because the right stick is a bit more delayed compared to a shot button. That's so authentic player motions, dribbles, that dribble style by DeRozan. Man, that looks interesting and re-emphasizes what Mike Wang said earlier, dribble styles. I'm looking forward to see how dribble styles have improved. So overall, this gameplay trailer, even though it's cinematic, looks really good. And the big news is that if you pre-order, you get early access 2 days before global launch. So you get that across all different editions as well. So my quick first thoughts on a lot of this gameplay information that's been given is that it's a lot. 2K is definitely pushing the envelope. From a year-on-year basis, they say that this might be the biggest year-on-year change from 2K over the past 15 years. And that's a big statement because there were pretty big leaps. For example, 2K10 to 11 was a pretty big leap. But this looks like it's going to be a big one. They're introducing new systems, dribbling, defensive movement, for example, adding new shot mechanics like the go-to shots and shot canceling being improved. How it all comes together is going to be interesting moving forward. Gameplay looks legit. I'm showing you a few comparisons between 2K24 and 2K25, but also just seeing how they're emphasizing accessibility, customization, creativity makes me excited as someone who's maximized pro play in 2K24 to see how this is taken to the next level. So what are your favorite new features in NBA 2K25? Did the gameplay impress you? For me, as a first look, that's pretty impressive. There's still a lot to look into because, as you know, as 2K introduces new systems, these things are very difficult in a yearly cycle. The Czar always says give them 3 years to fully flesh out a system. This is gonna be year 2 in pro play. I think year 2.5 they snuck it into 2K23 in my opinion. But pro play, seeing the huge expansion in new animations and mechanics is exciting. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think this is a great start for NBA 2K25. It's gonna be a good year. I got some big plans for guys who want to learn more about the game. So hope you enjoyed the video. More coming soon. We're gonna start the next video by breaking down dribbling, comparing 2K25 to 2K24. So hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.